A big supporter of Boris Johnson, Ben Goldsmith is keeping up with the former PM when it comes to children. The financier, son of late billionaire Sir James Goldsmith, is celebrating the birth of his seventh child. He and his wife, model-turned-society caterer Jemima, have named their son Vincent. He'll be known as Vinny, one of Goldsmith's friends tells me. His full name is Vincent Oliver Robin Goldsmith. Oliver, after Jemima's brother, and Robin after Ben's half-brother Robin Burley. Jemima, 35, who married Ben in 2014, already has a son, Arlo, and two daughters, Margot and Vita. They share this sweet photograph with friends online. Ben, 41, has two sons, Frankie and Isaac, with his ex-wife, heiress Kate Rothschild. Their daughter, Iris, was tragically killed in a quad bike accident in 2019 when she was 15. Why can I see a busy future for Meghan's fact-checker? Her poise and passion in front of a camera or microphone are surely unequaled in royal history. But these gifts haven't blinded the Duchess of Sussex to the fact that she, like the rest of mankind, is fallible. Indeed, I can reveal that, in a characteristic display of professionalism, Meghan has been employing a fact-checker for her Spotify podcast series, Archetypes, which resumes today, having been suspended immediately after the Queen's death. Meghan hasn't chosen a run-of-the-mill recruit but a young and highly talented American writer, Nicole Pasulka, whose interests closely mirror her own. I write about criminal justice, activism, race, music, business, queer culture, and gender. Pasulka alerts visitors to her website, which mentions that she is currently writing a book. In fact, her book was published this summer, entitled, How You Get Famous. Lest the uninitiated leap to the conclusion that it's a fictionalized account of an attractive, mixed-race, American actress being catapulted to international attention by marrying the younger son of a king, they should think again. It is, instead, a deep dive into New York City's underground drag scene, and has been praised as an engaging book that will appeal to scholars of gender as well as anyone with an interest in queer culture. There is currently no suggestion that Pasulka's role will extend beyond the podcast. That's a shame. A fact-checker could cut through the confusion which has occasionally, and unfortunately, followed some of Meghan's statements. For example, in an interview with American magazine The Cut, she recalled chatting to a South African cast member of The Lion King at the film's 2019 London premiere. He said, "I just need you to know, when you married into this family, we rejoiced in the streets the same we did when Mandela was freed from prison," Meghan recalled. Yet Dr. John Connie, the only South African cast member, has pointed out that he has never met Meghan and wasn't at the premiere. Of course, as the late Queen memorably put it on another occasion, recollections may vary. Party pooper for the Middletons. The Princess of Wales' parents, Michael and Carol Middleton, made enough money from their party paraphernalia business to put 3 children through boarding school and buy a manor house for £4.7 million. Yet their mail-order company, Party Pieces, made a loss of almost £300,000 last year. Newly published figures disclose that Party Pieces Holdings racked up a loss of £285,506 in 2021, making its net deficit on the balance sheet £1.35 million. The Middletons own just over half of the business, with lingerie tycoon Stephen Brentwood and Dara Leals also listed as shareholders. A business review at the end of the accounts reports, during the year, the company has seen an impressive 18% increase in retail revenue despite a challenging time for UK retailers. The post-tax loss represents the continued investment in the company's growth plans, including the launch of a wholesale division and the opening of new territories in the US, Europe and Middle East. Lady Caroline spoils her man. As a mother of three, Caroline Stanbury knows a thing or two about giving children's parties. And the socialite, 46, appears to have put that knowledge to good use for her husband, Sergio Carrillo, who's 18 years her junior. Prince Andrew's old pal, who married the ex-footballer last November, celebrated his 28th by staging a children's-style birthday party complete with personalized balloons and LED lights with his age on. The Ladies of London star, who was previously married to Turkish businessman Kem Habib, drills, "I never saw myself saying happy birthday to my 28-year-old husband. Somehow we make sense." Pinkham's pedestrian celebration. She's usually seen sipping from champagne flutes with royal pals such as Zara Tindall, but Natalie Pinkham is happy to quaff from more prosaic vessels. The Sky Sports Formula One presenter, 45, has shared this picture of her using her trainer to drink fizz after Red Bull driver Sergio Perez won the Singapore Grand Prix. This, friends, is known as a civilized shoey, Pinkham says. No toe jam ingested. The motor racing tradition was introduced by Australian driver Daniel Ricciardo, who celebrated after the German Grand Prix in 2016 by filling his shoe with bubbly and drinking it on the podium. Pinkham is not one to get too worried about the odd undignified snap. She was once plastered over a newspaper in a boisterous embrace with her pal Prince Harry. David Dimbleby says he doesn't have any friends. Could it be that the former Question Time chairman sends them to sleep? I did once go to a dinner with Ted Heath, which I remember mainly because he fell sound asleep in the middle, not while I was talking, he says. Somebody else was rabbiting on about the future of monetary policy or something and he just fell into his soup. Dimbleby adds, he had narcolepsy, which meant he did fall asleep. As the Royal Ballet soloist, Francesca Hayward has danced roles from the Swan Queen to the Sugar Plum Fairy. But, behind the scenes, the 30-year-old is known to wreck her shoes using a powerful varnish. When I get a new pair of pointe shoes, the first thing I do is get some shellac, it's floor hardener, a dancer's best friend. I tip a tiny bit into the tip of my shoe. This means that when you're driving your toes into the ground it maintains its shape. Pop star Emily Sandé has revealed the moment she got engaged to pianist girlfriend Joanna Karmova, in her car. It was a very romantic moment, insists Sandé, 35. I was driving. I was indicating to turn left and she proposed, very cool, nonchalant. She said, "Well, what do you say, will you be my wife?" And she opened out this beautiful ring. Happily, Sandé avoided crashing her car. Robbie Williams listens to the charts in dismay. If you take Top of the Pops from 1988, any week, the varying of colors, the eccentricities, the madness and the craziness is extraordinary, says the former Take That star, 48. If you put on a chart show in 2022, every week, every artist sounds like every artist and they look like every artist. He adds, it's not their fault, him not having a go at them. Heaven forbid.